Oh, yes, it's Josh with DepriveD Productions. My DP peeps, we're back in Pro Tools with a 12th audio design and compositions tutorial. Now, today we're going to talk about fades and crossfades for all my music composers out there trying to make music for your games or for your wife. Now, the thing is, there's a couple things about this. I have an audio track here, right? And it's a left and right. It's just two guitars. One I did on the left and the right. So it's a stereo track I got right here. And we're going to show you how easy it is to fade in, fade out, and crossfade, and what the crossfade's really good for. And I'm going to explain that here really soon. Now, like I said, I got the grid set up to where I can see that this is exactly based off the tempo of the song, it's lined right on the money. So the thing is, if I have this selected, I can press Control D, and boom, I just copied and pasted my guitar part. Now, I recommend playing the parts completely through. But for those people that have to copy and paste a section, or for somebody who got this project from someone else who recorded it and you're just editing it, you'll have to do this a lot. So anyway, the point is, check me out. I'm rocking it a little bit. Now you can see it just comes to a sudden stop because, again, I cut it off, which is not something you'd naturally do, but I'm going to be showing you something. I'm going to be showing you something, okay? Listen to it again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this track here, and with the arrow right on the bottom here, a little four-way arrow, a little four-way. Okay, we can drag it down here a little bit. Okay, we got a big old track now, and we can hold Alt while we're doing this and scroll in and out. I got a good look here. Now, what's happening is you got all your different tools here. You got the line, right, and you got the hand. You do stuff like that. Don't do any of that. But if you click the little thing that collects all three of them, what you can do is go into the top right-hand corner or left-hand corner, and you can click and hold and drag, and boom, you get a little fade, son. Control Z that. I can do it backwards. Fade out. Oh, I cut myself off. But listen, it doesn't matter. Okay, that's not what's important here. Actually, it is, because that's what we're learning. But I got something else for you, and we're going to have to get a little slippery by pressing this slip button. I'm about to show. All right, anyway, here, that's the point. That's what we're going to do is we're going to take this track we have here. It's all big, because we like them big, and we're going to Control D 2 times. Now, what happened there is now I have 3 copies of that riff. So check it out. If I press play, you're going to hear it transition right into it and keep on jamming. But you might have heard a little click pop. Maybe. I hear it. So basically, when that line takes place, that little line, when the copy and paste actually takes place, there is something going on. If we'd click right on it and zoom way in, there's something going on that's causing it to pop and click, and that's what we're going to get rid of, and we're going to use the crossfade. Okay, now what's going on is what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and click this little bar, and we're going to fade in the beginning. Oh yeah, we're going to fade it in. We're going to go back to the end here, and we'll fade it out. Okay, boom. Easy. But what we need to do is this. We have to set up these crossfades, and we need to do that on both of these where it actually tries to copy and paste. So what we're going to do is I'm going to click on the first one here. Let's find the first time it happens. It's right here. And then I can hold Alt and scroll in to where it's right there in the middle. Now, we're set to the grid, right? Well, I'm going to make it a little slippery. And what that means is I can go in between the lines. I can do whatever I want. That's all it means. You can slip around instead of being gridlocked. That's all that's going on. I don't know why they made it such a weird word, but I'm going to zoom way in here, and I'm just going to grab a little piece of it, okay, like this. Just that much. And what you want to do is you want to press Control F, okay? And it's going to give you some options. You have some crossfade options. I literally just toy with these. Equal power, equal gain. You kind of see what's going on there. It shows you how it's going to fade it. We'll do equal power for now. And if you press OK, you may get this. It says, 1 or more fade requests are invalid due to an insufficient audio data within the fade bounds. Now, I typically just click adjust bounds, and this doesn't happen very often to me, almost never. But I'm glad it did, so I could show you. I click adjust bounds, and it kind of makes a little a mess. It makes a little mess there. But let's go back and listen to it. Now, the click or pop is gone. Now you may notice there's a tiny dive out in volume there. Now, that's something that you have to decide if it's okay. And if it's not, you may want to make this a little bit smaller. And I mean just a little bit smaller, bruh. And I'll fade it again, and it'll do it. And we'll listen. I'm pretty happy with that now. Okay. Now what I would have to do is scroll over to this other bad baby. Okay, now we're going to have to click on this fade, zoom way in there a little bit, and do the exact same thing. Let's just make a little one. Okay? And it depends on how far you're faded in or zoomed in, so be careful, guys. But anyway, Control F, and press OK, and it just did it for me. See, no problem that time. Let's check it out. I don't see it here, a click or pop. So there we go. We have our two crossfades. We have our fade in and our fade out. And now we're using that to get rid of any pop here at the beginning, because where it just suddenly started, there could have been a, you know what I'm saying, where I cut it off. And the same at the end. So basically what we've done with our fades is not just make the music fade in or out or crossfade. We've used it to control some of our issues when it comes to copying and pasting and cutting. So you could literally get rid of some pops and cuts by making really, 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 really quick fades or crossfades zoomed way in here that are just like 0.3 milliseconds long, and get rid of some errors in your audio if for some reason you have any and it's not possible to fix it. So anyway, guys, check it out one time. Check it. Ta-da! You got all kind of stuff happening. But guys, I hope you learned a little something. Easy tutorial. Just want to pump it out. A little Pro Tools action. It's been a while. You know, I'm talking about Pro Tools tutorial number 12. There's all kind of other ones. If you need help, go check them out. There's plenty of stuff to learn. And if you have any questions about it, or you have any cool ideas that you need to learn on Pro Tools, holler at me and I'll figure out a way to do it. I know a lot about this, and I'm not bragging. I'm saying I know more about this than I honestly do UE4, but UE4 is my baby. You know what I'm talking about? My baby. Okay? I'll see you guys next time. Appreciate you watching. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel, DepriveD Productions. Hit us up on SoundCloud, capital D at the beginning, capital D at the end. DepriveD. That's who we are. We're on Bandcamp. We're on SoundCloud. We're on Facebook. Check us out. Hit me up. Love you, miss you. Peace.